Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latrell. I go by iloveyoutrell here on YouTube as well as all of my other social media platforms. And here on my channel, we love to talk about fashion, beauty, lifestyle with a few vlogs in between. But today I have a story to tell you guys and we're gonna get into this makeup look. So if you're interested and wanna know the tea, then please keep watching. There's just been so much that has been going on. Obviously, if you saw my last video, you would have seen that I am now oh, dang. Girl, see, look, talking with the brows is crazy. But I'm engaged, you guys. I got engaged. Me and Jordan are officially fiancés. And I can't tell you guys, for one, how excited I was for us to even be at the place. So, backstory, I have never been to Disneyland. Finally, for my birthday this year, which was January 3rd, Jordan took me on a surprise trip to Disneyland because, girl, we were supposed to be going to Napa. And I was just so, thrown off based off of his, his planning. So I'm nosy. I'm a nosy person and I love to, know things beforehand. So if I can do any investigating, I will. So that way I'll still be surprised, but I want to know. And so Jordan did such a good job throwing me all the way off. The day of my birthday was actually not the standard way I would have celebrated my birthday, but I was actually at a funeral service for one of my coworkers, and it's a beautiful service. But after that, we were supposed to be getting on the road and going to Napa, which I was just like, all right, cool. It all worked out because we were somewhat already that way because we were in Concord. And sure enough, of course, Jordan being the little slick guy that he is, he was like, oh, I need to go stop and pick up some glasses real quick. So we go to Sunglass Hut to pick up his glasses, and then I end up getting some glasses because they're like, oh, it's 50% off. So I for surely am gonna find me something to get. And that is when he was like, okay, we gotta get on the road. And I'm like, why we gotta get on the, I was really trying to understand why we had to get on the road so quickly. I was like, are we going somewhere? Are there reservations or something? And he's like, no, we just gotta get on the road. And I'm like, but again, why? What's the rush? And sure enough, we pull up to Jet Suite. That's the private jet that takes you to quite a few places. We take it to Las Vegas to go see my family. We've taken it to San Diego before. So when we got there, and we typically go out the Oakland one. Let me make that clear too, because I had no idea they had a Concord location. So I was like, where are we going? I'm seeing helicopters and, little small planes. And I'm like, where are we going? What is this? And then we pull up to Jet Suite, and then when we check in, they're like, oh, to Orange County. And I just literally started cheesing so hard because what else is in Orange County? Disneyland, that's what. So it was a beautiful, beautiful trip. It was a great surprise also because my birthday is, pretty much 2 days after New Year's. And so the fact that we were able to go and still have all of the Christmas decor and just all the festivities still be available was so amazing. It's the most magical place in the world, but going there during the holiday season makes it even more beautiful and amazing. So I was just in awe. And I was in awe of Jordan because he was able to pull it off without me knowing a single thing. The first night we got there, we were really tired. It was literally, I had the service to go to, we had to fly out, getting to the hotel. It was a lot of traveling that particular day. So we just decided to grab some dinner at the hotel. We actually stayed at the Hotel Disney, which is, I don't know if they have multiple Disney hotels. I'm sure they do, but we stayed at Hotel Disney. And then the next day we actually did our excursion. So Jordan got the park hopper pass. So we could have went to, is it Universal Studios? Is that the one that's across the street? I don't know if you're familiar. Comment it down below. But we went to Disneyland and had an amazing day. We were just walking around. So the main thing that I wanted to do was go to Tiana's place. I wanted to be there. That was the only place on my list where I was like, we have to go here no matter what we do. This is the one place that I'm really needing to go. So we went there, and when I tell y'all the gumbo, oh my gosh, I still to this day, me and Jordan both be like, that gumbo at Tiana's place was amazing. If you live in Disney, not live in Disney, but if you live in LA, or if you are going to LA and you're going to Disneyland, 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend, because it was just Somebody back there cooking, man. Somebody back there. I don't know if you're from New Orleans, but shoot, you could have fooled me. It was so delicious. It was a little bit spicy. That was probably like the best part. We got beignets, and it was, I mean, if the beignets were fresh, I think I would have loved it. But again, that gumbo, that's all I care about. That's all I could think about. And so we got on some rides. We went to Space Mountain, and I'm not a roller coaster person, so I was really like sitting in these lines with Jordan, and I was just like, but is this a real roller coaster though? Because I don't do those. I don't like my heart popping out of my chest. I don't like that intensive climax of going super high and then dropping down. Like, no. I was like, please tell me that this is not a real roller coaster. He's like, well, kids get on it. And so I'm seeing kids in the line, but I'm like, I don't know these kids. These kids could be like, you know, those super adventurous kids that like roller coasters and all of that. I'm not, that's not what I came here for. And some of them were scary. Like, I definitely was screaming on Space Mountain, and it's embarrassing because there's a picture that they take of you, and I was literally screaming, everybody smiling for the picture like everyone knew this was gonna happen, and then there's me screaming at the top of my lungs. After that, we went to the fireworks show. So fireworks show, again, because it was, you know, the holiday times, the fireworks show actually like included snow in LA. It was snowing, and it was so nice because it was like, I don't know, like I've obviously seen fireworks shows, but that one was just so special. Like the entire evening was just so beautiful. Like I honestly could not have like wanted a better birthday. So after the fireworks show, Jordan's like, you know, he's like just leaving it up to me. He's like, all right, what do you want to do now? So I was like, let's go to the bowling alley at downtown Disney and let's go bowl. And they so happen to have a bar there as well. So we're bowling, we're having drinks, and it was fun. Our fingers started to hurt though. So we were kind of like, all right, kind of tired of bowling. Like, let's wrap it up. So it's probably like 11:30. Maybe, yeah, like 11:30, ding near 11:45 when we got done bowling. And we're just walking through downtown Disney, just heading back to the hotel. Now, part that I forgot to say, there is like this gazebo kind of situation that's at Disney, like right next to the hotel going into downtown Disney. So this is one of those things that was in a garden where people would literally get married under. Every time we were going to downtown Disney, he kept saying, oh, we need to go over there and take a picture. So for one, Jordan's not the super picture taking type. Like I gotta be like, come on, let's take a picture. Like he's not just gonna be like, let's take a picture. So the fact that he was already saying like, oh yeah, we gotta go over there and take a picture. I'm just like, boy, what did you talk about? Like, you of all people trying to say, let's go take a picture. I was just like, boy, shut up. And so he had said when we were going to watch the fireworks show, he's like, let's not forget to come over here and take a picture. At this point, it's nighttime, y'all. And I'm not even putting two and two together. I'm just like, what is up with you in this little area? Like, why do you want to take a picture so bad? Like, I was giving him a hard time, y'all. And so as we're walking back from bowling, he's like, oh yeah, we have to go over there and take a picture. Mind you, it's late. We was drinking, I was drinking. And then it's like, we also don't got a tripod. We don't got nobody to take a picture. And so I'm just like, bruh, what is you talking about? Take a picture. I'm like, no, we don't need to. And he's like, no, let's go over there and take a picture. So then we're walking over there. Mind y'all, it's cold. It is cold outside. And we're walking and I'm just like, can we just like walk to the room? Like, I don't want to go over here. Like, it's fine. We do not need to go over here and take no picture. Like, we got pictures. It's cool. Like, we don't need to do this. And he's like, come on. So we're going over there and I'm like, what, is you gonna propose to me or something? Like, I literally, you guys, bless his heart, because I was giving him such a hard time. I'm like, for what? Like, no, let's go. And he's holding my hand and he's like telling me all of these things that he loves about me. And I'm just lit and confused. Like, boy, you could have told me this in the room. Like, why are we walking over here? Like, literally getting irritated at this point. He's really telling me stuff that he loves about me. And I'm just like, I'm taking it in, but I'm also just like, why are we outside? Like, let's go. And then next thing I know, we're like standing under the little gazebo thing. And then girl, he grabs both of my hands and then he gets down on one knee. Oh my gosh. And when I tell y'all, like I said, I was a little bit lit, but I also was not expecting this whatsoever. So he's like down on one knee and then he pulls out the room key. So I never saw him with a ring. So that's why I also was not even thinking like this was going to be no kind of proposal or anything like that. Because I never saw him with a ring. I've never seen a ring. We've talked about it several times, but I never saw a ring. So I'm over here just like, what the heck? Like, what? And I don't see him he doesn't pull out a box, right? He doesn't pull out a box because, one, we're going through metal detectors all day, like, and we're together. I would see him pull out a box and put it on the little thing when they tell you to go through the metal detectors. But what I did hear when we were going through the metal detectors was the lady tell him, you hold on to that. But he was behind me, so I didn't see what she was telling him to hold on to, but she said, you hold on to that. And I never looked, I never asked him. I was just juiced to be at Disney. So he pulls out the room key and it's like the envelope. And then in the envelope is the ring. Oh my gosh, you guys. I literally started crying because, one, I'm over here just like, boy, why do you keep wanting to go over here? Like, it wasn't making sense to me. But then the fact that he was able to hide and, again, plan all of this without my knowledge is crazy. So then I'm like crying and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like crying. And again, he's telling me more things that he loves about me and just all these beautiful words. And I'm just standing here just like, oh my gosh, this man is down on one knee. He wants to marry me. He wants to marry me. And what was even more crazy was the fact that Jordan had been holding this ring for pretty much a year. Like, my entire family knew. I had no idea, but even when we went out to Vegas for Thanksgiving, they all knew and no one said anything. I thought that was so crazy when I found out, like, dang, y'all didn't even give me a hint. Now, granted, Niecy and Jordan both told me, like, you should keep your nails done. And I just thought that they were just talking. I should have had my nails done. No, ladies, if you guys are anticipating a engagement, keep your nails done. The fact that, you know, this was truly a surprise and I had absolutely no idea, for me was also just really, it's really refreshing because I be feeling like I need to know everything and clearly I don't. Like, I'm that kid who wanted to know what you got them for Christmas. I'm the kid that's like, I'm gonna go ahead and rip a little bit of the bottom of the gift so I can see what it is. I'm still gonna be surprised, but I just wanna know. I just want to know. I don't know, that's a bad habit and I should like stop that, but I can't. It's just in me, that's what it is. But I was so shocked, you guys. It was such a beautiful time. Like, I am still in awe at just how much detail that he put into that. Like, I cannot give that man enough kudos for how he pulled that off. But yeah, that is what January was. So that literally happened the day after my birthday. And so my ring, let me show you my ring, girl. Focus, that's my ring. It's 2 diamonds and it is called a toi and moi ring. So that means you and me in French. Well, Jordan actually went to a French elementary school and speaks French. And so the fact that he even incorporated that into this ring detail was really amazing. And he's the little diamond and I'm the big diamond. So that is so cute. Every time I look at it, it's so unique. And I've never seen anyone with this kind of ring. It's one of those things where I feel like it just really sums up us as like our relationship and as our friendship has, you know, obviously grown into now a marriage. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, you guys. I still just, till this day, am just like, I can't believe that I'm gonna be marrying my best friend. That was the dream and it's actually about to happen, which is so amazing. Like, but yes, I've been in bliss, we've been in bliss, and I have not started thinking about an actual wedding planning or anything like that. We're gonna have an engagement party first, which will happen this year, and then we will think about wedding stuff next year. But we just went to the NBA All-Star game this past weekend. Yeah, because it was last weekend. That was an amazing experience. So I actually had bought these tickets for us to go to this game in about, September of last year? August, I think, of last year is when I bought these tickets. And it was an amazing experience. I think the reason why I really wanted to go is because if you guys obviously are new here, or if you don't know about me and Jordan love basketball. That's like our date night things to go to Warriors games. I have a few videos on my channel if you haven't seen them because we be lit at the games. So me and Jordan have never been to an all-star game. Obviously, we're now adults, you know, growing up. that is not something that your parents would just be taking you to. That's where the grown folks go. So I was super excited to obviously find out that it was going to be in San Francisco. And the reason why I was very, very inclined to go is because, one, we're like Warriors games, like, you know, VIP members at this point. But for two, when you go to a basketball game, specifically the NBA All-Star game, that thing is expensive and it travels. It's just like the Super Bowl. It's in different cities every year. And so realistically, it was going to be probably another 25 years before it was back in the Bay Area. So I was like, okay, this is our opportunity to go. The great thing is you obviously don't have to pay for a hotel. You don't have to pay for flights. So it was a no-brainer for me. It was a little more expensive than, you know, any other game that we've been to. But again, we didn't have to pay for flights. We didn't have to pay for hotels. So it was worth it in that sense. Like, we're saving money if we ever wanted to do this again. So we went to the game. We went on Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday was the first night where it's like the skills challenge, the 3-point contest, and then the dunk contest. And I made it to the dunk contest. So the tickets that we got were located in the Modelo Cantina, and that is the section where there is all-inclusive drinks and food. You guys, if you haven't seen it, I have a reel on my Instagram and on my TikTok showing you guys just pretty much the whole setup and everything there. It was amazing. The people were nice. It was a really cute vibe. I have a video where I show how much we typically spend going to games. So like, look at that video and just see how much we spend, and you'll see why this made so much more sense for us to do. If you're new to drinking, that's not even straight. If you're new to drinking, and not even just new to drinking, bruh, like if you were a lightweight, don't close your eyes in San Francisco. Drinking a lot of Hennessy, and had some before I even left the house. So when we got there, I'm feeling good. And then we just had like, I think I only had 2 drinks, but closed my eyes for 2 seconds. And the guy is coming over asking if I need medical attention. Sir, can I just close my eyes? And apparently, yeah, you can't close your eyes in places like this. You can't close your eyes anywhere. Because I remember going to the club and the security tapped me on the shoulder after I like nodded off. Because again, when I get like lit, I just need to close my eyes for a little bit. The room is spinning. I need to relax. And sure enough, he was like, you can't sleep in here. And I'm like, what if I was just closing my eyes? What if I was having like, you know, a headache, a migraine, because I get those. What if that was just the case and I just need to close my eyes? What if all these freaking lights in here were just a little bit crazy and I need to rest my eyes? No, he said, do you need medical attention? And then at that point, Jordan was like, you are a little lit, like, let's go. And I'm just like, I'm okay. Like, I just want to close my eyes for 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. But yeah, don't close your eyes out here because yeah, but it was really fun. So I didn't even get to make it to the dunk contest, but we did have a great time seeing all the other activities. So the next day I was like, I'm not drinking anything until we go to dinner, because I also didn't want to like get sleepy, can't get sleepy, and you know, not make it to the end of the night. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to drink anything until we, you know, eat. And so the second night was really fun. I liked the halftime performance that they had. They brought out the Bay and had E40, Too Short, Sweetie, and In Vogue. I feel like they could have got more people to participate, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't have a budget for it. I don't know. But the entire weekend was super nice. Like, I definitely cannot complain about being in the atmosphere and just having the opportunity to go to a game like that. Like, obviously, that is a very rare thing, and I am very grateful, and I'm so happy that we were able to go to both events. Now, I can think about other things, like coming back and giving you guys quality content, investing in my content, planning out content, because we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers this year. We're gonna hit it before the end of this year, for sure. Thought last year I was gonna hit 1,000 subscribers, but I wasn't consistent. So it was like, what was I expecting? Why would somebody show up for me if I couldn't show up for myself? And it's crazy because it's like, it wasn't that I wasn't thinking about YouTube. It was just, I didn't have the capacity mentally to even give you guys like what you guys deserved as far as content. I am excited to be back because I feel like I just gotta force myself. Like, I don't want to say that like I don't enjoy it, but I feel like I was making so many like rules and stipulations, like, oh, I'm gonna post on Fridays, oh, I want to, you know, do this type of video, and I was taking the fun out of it for myself by making myself have to follow these rules and stuff like that. So I decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and just do what I want to do. Like, you know, if I post on Fridays, then it's gonna go up Friday. If I post on, you know, Tuesday, that's why your notification bell should be on, so you'll know. But I am going to stop kind of making it seem like it's a job. I just want to get back to like enjoying filming. Like, you know, it used to be something that was like my stress relief. Like, I couldn't wait to like, you know, film a video. And now I'm like sitting here stressing like, oh my gosh, what should I film? What's gonna like, you know, get me views and things like that. And it's just like, I'm gonna get me views. I just showing up for myself, whether it's 4 views or whether it's 400, I'm gonna get those views, and I'm going to not take the small little steps for granted, because I kind of got to the point where I was looking at the bigger picture and not focusing and accepting all the little wins in between. It is literally just a one-person show, so I have to give myself grace in that same sense of like, hey, it's okay to not be able to, you know, put out 10 videos in a week. You know, that would be great, but let's be realistic. I have an actual job. I got a fiance. I got a dog. I have family. I have myself. I have friends. I have other things that also require my attention. So I need to like kind of, you know, ease up, give myself a little more grace. And I think that is going to allow me to, I know that's going to allow me to show up more excited and refreshed. If you guys haven't, check out my website. I'm actually working on it right now, but again, all of this is self-taught, self-done. If y'all know somebody who knows how to create websites and wants to help me out, I would love that. Send it my way. But everything that I'm doing is just kind of going with the flow and learning as I go. So I do have my website, l.co.com. My farewell 2024 post has just went up by the time you guys see this. So definitely go ahead and give that a read. It's a quick read. I try to make all my reads really quick because I know we have the attention span of goldfish now. So I try to make everything just very easy and very simple. You know, if you're sitting on the toilet, read it a little bit, you know. But I just want to, you know, continue to like follow up on those projects that I set for myself. Alright guys, but that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me, catching up and seeing me create this makeup look. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because I would say that I post on Fridays, but like I said, I might pick any random day of the week. So make sure you have those notification bells turned on. That way you do not miss it. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and Lemon8 and my website, l.co.com. I will link those all down below so that way you can easily click and follow. And we're almost at 900 subscribers, you guys. Like, we're not far. So that means that we'll be doing a giveaway, and the only way to enter my giveaway is to sign up for my email list. So again, head over to my website so that way you get entered into this giveaway, but also all the following giveaways. But thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. I had a great time. I feel like I haven't enjoyed filming in so long, and this video was really fun. So I hope you guys had a good time as well, and I will see you guys in my next video.